Hi, Virgo. This is your mid-May through mid-June 2026 pet reading. Reading is how your pet is feeling about their life or their just like experience. And then we're going to look at how your pet is feeling about your life or what they want you to know, because my belief is that our pets are very, very psychic. I believe they see things that we are not able to see because they literally have different vision than us. So we're going to see what your pet wants you to know. Interesting. So starting off your reading, we've got the Emperor, we've got the High Priestess, and the King of Cups, and the Page of Fishes or the Page of Pentacles. Could be an Aries involved, or this having to do with like something that happened during Aries season. But your pet is just feeling very like confident and feeling maybe even like a little like assertive or maybe aggressive, but they're feeling very confident and they're actually very, very psychic right now, Virgo. They're getting like they're somehow delivering psychic messages to you, or they're like bringing your attention to things that the spirit world, if that makes sense for you, or you believe in the spirit world, wants you to pay attention to. Also got the King of Cups. So your pet is feeling like, again, very confident, very loving, just very like into like their situation. They're feeling calmer than like if things are chaotic, they have like an internal sense of calm, even if they're like a little bit aggressive. They're actually feeling much calmer than they seem. We've also got the Page of Pentacles. They are in a learning period. This pet of yours could be like a teenager, so they are in a learning space, or they're just like training or something like that. But they're growing and changing. And finally, we've got Temperance. So, like I said, they are calmer than they might seem right now on the outside, because on the inside, like the King of Cups is this card of like being surrounded by water and just like natural elements and being able to still be loving and like suave and like chill. And Temperance is literally about balance, work-life balance, but your pet is like feeling like very about their life, very chilled out. So I like that for you. So let's get some clarity. Let's get some clarity on this Emperor and this High Priestess. I'm curious to know what they are feeling psychic about, you know? The Emperor is also a very psychic sign. Interesting. Clarifying the High Priestess, we've got the Star. I kind of trailed off there. I was talking about the Emperor. But the Emperor is a very psychic sign in that, like, the Emperor is this leader who is able to, like, guide the community in both a spiritual sense as well as, like, a leading sense. So the Emperor is clarified by the moon. So this pet of yours, Virgo, I'm feeling like is super psychic. And at night, maybe they're like up a lot or something, or they're just like at night, if they're sleeping, they're just very much active. Because to me, the spirit world is very real. And so they're very active in the spirit world. As well as they're bringing gifts. They're like bringing intuitive like messages from someone or something on the other side that, and they're like positive. They're very positive. So you want to pay attention to what your pet is expressing to you or what they're pointing out, or even like if you're just like chilling with your pet and something pops into your mind, like pay attention to that. Also keep in mind, like I'm a YouTube tarot card reader. I'm not a veterinarian, so always pay attention to your veterinarian. Clarifying this King of Cups. With that being said, we've got the Magician. Wow. All right. So this love, your pet is bringing you some sort of like love magic, and I get the feeling it's like this healing magic. And that healing comes in through this moon card, because the moon card also represents the sign of Cancer, which is a lot of physical and emotional healing. But your pet is helping to like bring in a lot of healing for you. So let's say if it's like a cat and they're purring, that purring sound could like make you help to heal your body. Or if it's a dog, their to you is helping to heal your heart in some way or something. So Page of Fishes is clarified by or Page of Pentacles is clarified by the Two of Swords. So your pet is like actively choosing not to see something. Maybe they're choosing to like ignore some training or something like that. But your pet is just like, they're very chill and maybe there's something they don't want to do. All right, Virgo, let's take a look at what your pet is seeing for your life. You've got Justice. So more balance. They want your life, I get this feeling, to reflect theirs in that sense of like calmness and balance. We'll get some clarity though on that. We've also got the Star. Interesting. That's our second star. And it's like right above the, sorry, I dropped it. It's right above the other star that you have. This is your second star. So there could be an Aquarius involved also, but there's a lot of very special energy. Whatever it is you're working on right now, Virgo, there's a lot of blessings around it, and your pet is somehow involved with those blessings. We've got the Ace of Swords. So your pet sees you like really working and trying hard at something. And this new beginning that you're starting, it's a good time for new beginnings. I think like globally the energy feels that way. We've got the Eight of Pentacles. So you're showing off. Your pet sees you showing off, maybe at work, or you're like starting some social media that your pet is like, yeah, cool, go for it, human. And we got the Ace of Wands. So this is something you're passionate about. Virgo, you've put a lot of thought into it. Virgo, you're a sign that puts a lot of thought into pretty much everything you do. But in this particular situation, not only are you like thinking through the practical aspects of whatever is happening, but you're also thinking through like how this can reward you emotionally or just like serve your life and your passions in general. And I think that's a really good place to be. And your pet sees that because you're like optimizing the emotional energy that you're putting into the situation. Cute. Let's clarify this star because it is the second star that you had. So something like, I think something really great is going on. The star is clarified by the Page of Cups. Yeah, you're being handed an opportunity this month. And your pet is like pointing that out, that there is a opportunity that is something that makes you happy. Could be with your finances, but I think this is more like a love opportunity or friendship or just something that like really fulfills your heart, but also helps you in like other ways, helps your life in other ways. Let's clarify this Justice card. The Justice card is clarified by your second temperance of the reading. We didn't clarify earlier because I was like, oh, this is really, this makes a lot of sense. But yeah, your pet is really just wanting, again, to say they want you to have your life be balanced with your work or whatever else it is you're doing. And they're trying to lead by example. So they want you to see how like chill life can be. Let's clarify this Ace of Wands. Clarified by the King of Swords. Okay, so this sword energy, you've got the King of Cups, you've got the Emperor, you've got the King of Swords. So all of this like leadership energy, this sword energy of really putting in your like thoughtfulness, the Eight of Swords, like showing, or the Eight of Pentacles, I mean, like showing off what you've been working on. Your pet is seeing that and they're like kind of getting their blessing and they're like, yes, I will help you by giving you healing energy, however you interact. Like if you have a fish and just like spending time with your fish would be helpful, but just like spending really calm time where work is and life is starting to feel balanced will really help, I think, the entire situation, like the whole situation. So if you're still watching, thank you. The reading's not over yet. We're still going to do oracle cards, but if you really like this reading, come back tomorrow because I post readings every day, or hit the subscribe button or the like button or the share button. But back to your reading, Virgo. Some oracle, like things your animal wants you to focus on this month. We've got live life to the fullest. So seize the day is what the back of the card says. Don't wait, just do it. So like I had been talking about, your pet wants you to have fun, to live life to the fullest. It means like enjoying life, not just working or like trying to achieve a goal, but feeling happy. We've also got learn to rest, not to quit. So the back of it suggests finding a grounding exercise, but your pet is wanting you to focus on taking care of your body, your rest, if you're getting enough nutrition, hydration, all that kind of stuff. Hold your ground. So your pet wants you to stand tall. So, or just like hold the space that you're in to be yourself and whatever it is you're working on, like you have all that star energy. So things are going to go well, but you do have to hold your ground, whatever that means for you. And finally, Temple, SOS. Listen to your body, know what it needs. So maybe if you need to go to the doctor, you need to schedule some appointments, do that. But your pet is really saying like, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a whatever, certified for anything. I'm a tarot card reader. I'm certified by the spiritual world to read tarot cards. But like, if you need, see, did you hear the horn? Confirmation. But if you need to go to the doctor, then the cards are saying that might be the thing. Or taking your pet to the doctor also. All right. Thank you for watching, Virgo. Hug the like button or the share button or subscribe button, and I will see you